The video documents a severe near-miss where a worker was violently pulled and entrapped by the moving components of a machine that featured pinching. Co-workers immediately demonstrated quick action, likely by activating the emergency stop, e-stop, successfully releasing the worker. This event serves as a serious warning that absolutely prohibiting access to unguarded machinery and ensuring functional e-stops are mandatory. It emphasizes the critical need for strict adherence to lockout, tagout procedures and the vital importance of on-site emergency rescue training to prevent catastrophic crush injuries. The video documents an extremely hazardous industrial accident in a production facility where a worker was caught by a conveyor belt system. The footage shows the worker operating dangerously close to a pinch or nip point near the moving section of the conveyor. Without warning, the worker was violently pulled or drawn into the confined area between the belt and a roller or rotating shaft, becoming pinned and crushed by the machinery's immense operating force. This incident serves as a critical warning that absolutely prohibiting unauthorized access to moving parts and pinch points of conveyors is a mandatory safety rule. It emphasizes the absolute necessity of ensuring all hazard areas are fully guarded and strictly adhering to rigorous lockout, tagout procedures before attempting any maintenance or adjustments, in order to prevent catastrophic entanglement injuries. The video documents a severe industrial accident involving automated machinery in a production environment. The footage shows a worker operating near a material transfer machine or robotic arm along a production line. The worker becomes momentarily caught or entangled in the path of the moving machine. The automated machine then continues its cycle, returning to its designated fixed position, resulting in a severe impact and pinning of the worker against a stationary object or part of the machine structure. This incident serves as a critical warning that mandatory exclusion zones must be rigorously enforced around all automated and robotic machinery. It emphasizes the absolute necessity of strictly utilizing physical barriers, light curtains, or pressure mats to stop machine operation immediately if a human enters the working envelope, and always adhering to lockout, tagout, LOTO procedures before entering or working near automated systems in order to prevent catastrophic crush and impact injuries. The video documents an extremely hazardous industrial incident showing a crane actively hoisting a massive and very heavy load. Suddenly, a cable or lifting gear failure occurs, causing the immense cargo to plunge directly to the ground from a significant height. This uncontrolled load drop generated a tremendous impact force, creating an immediate and severe life-threatening hazard for anyone in the vicinity. This incident serves as a critical warning that absolutely prohibiting personnel from standing beneath a suspended load or within the potential drop zone is a fundamental and mandatory safety rule. It emphasizes the necessity of always rigorously inspecting all lifting hardware, cables, and rigging points before every lift, and strictly establishing and adhering to designated exclusion zones to prevent catastrophic impact injuries from falling objects. The video documents a severe materials handling incident where a group of individuals were attempting to manually move a large, heavy sheet or panel of material. During the relocation process, the panel suddenly became uncontrolled and slipped from their grip. The panel immediately tilted and fell, striking one of the men with significant force. This incident created a severe impact and crushing hazard. This event serves as a critical warning that mandatory spotters and mechanical assistance, such as panel carts or cranes, must be utilized for moving large, heavy, and awkward materials to ensure stability. It emphasizes the necessity of using proper lifting techniques and maintaining a clear line of sight to prevent catastrophic impact injuries from unsecured loads. The video documents a severe fall from height incident during an HVAC installation. The footage shows a worker ascending a portable ladder to access an elevated point for air conditioning unit installation. Crucially, the ladder was not secured at the top or bottom, and no second person was spotting or footing the ladder. As the worker reached a higher point, the ladder lost stability, possibly slid or shifted, causing the structure to collapse or move suddenly. This stability failure resulted in the worker falling abruptly from a significant height to the ground. This event serves as a critical warning that mandatory ladder safety protocols, including securing the base, top, and using a spotter or stabilizing devices, must be strictly enforced. It emphasizes the absolute necessity of always ensuring three-point contact and verifying that the ladder is placed on a stable, non-slippery surface to prevent catastrophic fall injuries. The footage captures an extremely dangerous industrial accident inside a heavy machinery manufacturing facility. It shows a worker operating near a large press or stamping machine. As the worker was manually manipulating material within the machine's operation zone, the press suddenly cycled down. The worker was unable to withdraw their hand in time and sustained a severe crush or impact injury as the machine components came together. This incident serves as a critical warning that mandatory safety guards must always be in place around heavy machinery operating zones. It emphasizes the absolute necessity of strictly adhering to safe operating procedures, ensuring hands are never placed inside the point of operation while power is engaged, and always strictly following lockout, tagout protocols before performing any manual adjustments or interventions to prevent catastrophic crush injuries. The video documents a severe safety failure on a construction site or production floor where a combination of hazards was present. The footage shows a forklift actively moving a metal beam, while a separate worker is walking through an area cluttered with scattered metal bars and construction debris left on the floor. The worker suddenly trips and falls after colliding with the unsecured materials. Fortunately, the worker did not sustain an injury during the fall. This event serves as a critical warning that mandatory housekeeping, maintaining order and cleanliness is an absolute foundational safety rule. It emphasizes the necessity of strictly removing or neatly storing all materials and debris from walkways and ensuring floors are clear of obstructions to prevent catastrophic slip, trip, and fall injuries, especially near operating heavy equipment. The video documents a severe industrial accident within a factory or workshop setting. The footage shows a worker walking across a floor area that appears to have an opening or void covered by an unsecured wooden plank or panel. As the worker steps onto this covering, the unsecured plank shifts or flips, causing the individual to lose their footing and fall abruptly to the surface below. This incident created a severe fall and impact hazard. This event serves as a critical warning that mandatory safety protocols require all openings, holes, and voids to be covered with secured, load-bearing covers that are clearly marked. It emphasizes the absolute necessity of strictly inspecting all temporary covers and never relying on loose materials for support when working over an opening to prevent catastrophic fall injuries. The video documents a severe industrial accident involving lifting equipment within a warehouse or factory environment. The footage shows a lifting platform or elevated deck being utilized, with a worker positioned on the platform. Suddenly, the lifting platform experiences a structural failure or loss of stability and collapses violently. The worker falls simultaneously to the ground, along with the failing structure. This incident created a severe fall and crush hazard. This event serves as a critical warning that rigorous, mandatory periodic inspection and maintenance of all lifting equipment and platforms are absolutely essential. It emphasizes the necessity of always ensuring the load never exceeds the designed safety limit and only utilizing certified, properly functioning lifting apparatus to prevent catastrophic structural failure and resulting injuries.